So, tell us a little bit about the inspiration for the Nita Mukesh Ambani Cultural Center. How did that idea come to your mind, and what was the inspiration for it?
I started dancing at the age of 6. Dance was my passion, it was my connection to divinity. I would stay on at my guru's house long after dance classes were over and practice endlessly. I think when it came to the time of my, we do our Arangetram. Do people know what an Arangetram is? Yes. So that's a debut performance for the first time. And my parents and me went around scouting for places to hold my Arangetram. Unfortunately, my parents couldn't afford to have a hall to perform. So I performed Arangetram in a small mandir in Matunga. People know Matunga? Yes. That's where all the dance classes are. And I think at that time, we artists sat down to think, what would it be if there were spaces for young, amateur artists and artisans in our country? I think those were the very early seeds that are sown into my life. Then when the children were growing up, I was taking them to various Broadways and the Sydney Opera House, etc. And I said, we need to have something like this in our country, which will talk about our rich culture and heritage and legacy that we have all inherited. And that is how I think the Nita Mukesh Ambani Cultural Center was born. It was meant to bring the best of India to the world and bring the best of the world to India. And I'm proud to say that till now, in 18 months, we've already had 2 million visitors, not only from India, but from around the world to our cultural center. I want to mention one thing, is that we are doing a Nita Mukesh Ambani Cultural Center weekend at the LinkedIn Center in New York, bringing civilization to nation to the United States of America, accompanied by a fashion show of Swadesh. So, if you have the time, please do visit the LinkedIn Center in September to see the rich heritage of our country.